Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I want to test out the exotic pistol, the Busy Little Bee. Now this actually had a change from PTS Phase 1 to PTS Phase 2. In PTS Phase 1, it was a little bit kind of, not difficult, but a little kind of around the houses to get the buff. And so what they decided with Phase 2 of the PTS is just to simplify how the buff works. I gotta tell you guys, this weapon is gonna be great. And I think it's probably going to be my go-to. It's a shame that it's kind of an exotic because I kind of like to use exotic primers and secondaries rather than pistols. But, you know, there are some really strong high-end weapons in the game. So I think this will make up a lot of DPS builds in Season 10. So let's go over the talent here and I'll show you what this is all about. So Busy Little Bee, each shot to a different target will give 1 stack up to 10. Each stack will give 20% weapon damage increase. Stacks will activate once the agent switches weapons and will last for 10 seconds. So, simple math, or maths here in the UK, if you have 10 stacks, 10 times 20, you're getting that 200% weapon damage increase. And that will last for 10 seconds when you switch to the weapon that you want to use to actually get that buff. Now, one thing I learned while I was using this in the firing range was if you get to 5 stacks and say all the targets are down, then it's not a case that you have to then use those stacks up. Okay, you don't have to use them to engage in another fight, at least in the firing range. And I will test this out in the on actual NPCs. I don't know if this means you have to be in combat the whole time or not. I'm not sure yet, but we'll get to that. But as of right now, testing this in the firing range, if I take down 5 targets, then I can just take down another 5 targets and it stacks up onto the original. There's no kind of time limit to use up those stacks, which is really good. It means they're kind of just sat there on the weapon for you to use whenever you like. And I think that really makes a big difference here and why this will become very strong. Now, I'm going to test this. I've tested this out a little bit. I want to show you guys how good this is because this is an insane amount of extra damage here. So I'm just going to shoot. The build wise, guys, it's nothing. It's not really about that. It's just to show you the damage numbers. So target here, we're just going to do it without any stacks. We're looking at a crit of 355 there on this target. Now, if I go to the stacks here, I will do 1 stack and I'll show you what 1 stack looks like. This is 1 stack. 426. So you're looking at about an extra 71,000 damage, which is quite a lot more just from 1 stack. So how about we try, let's say 2 stacks. Let's see what that looks like. 1, 2. And I lost the stacks. Let's try that again. 1, 2. There we go. 497. So an extra 21,000, an extra 71,000. So you can kind of see where we're going with this. Now, what I want to do, guys, is show you this with 10 stacks and show you what this is all about, okay? Because this is crazy. The extra damage you're going to get in this. Remember, we started at 355 crit. So if I just take out these, so we're on 4 stacks at the moment. As you can see, take down those targets. I can reload. Still there. Trying to get all these targets. I might have to go around to get this last target over here. Or we're just 1 off. Help if I actually hit the targets, wouldn't it? So we're currently on 9 stacks here. Oh, there we go. There's our 10th stack. Okay, so if I switch to the PDR, look at the damage. 1.12 million. So we've gone from 355,000 to 1.12 million. Which to me is what? If I had to just do quick numbers here, you're looking at about nearly 300% extra damage on that. Yeah, 355 to just over 1,000 is what? 200, at least 250% extra damage. So I mean, the extra damage you're getting with this is insane. Remember, that will last for 10 seconds, which is quite a long time. I mean, if you're in any kind of content, this is going to work really, really well. If you can get those stacks up, especially ready for a boss, then the numbers you're going to be able to do on targets is going to be crazy. And the great thing about this is the change, because it's actually really easy to use. Now, I'm going to test this out in some actual content here, guys, some actual content in the game and see how it performs. So guys, what I can tell you is the stacks do not decay when you're out of combat, which is really good. As you can see, I'm not in combat at the moment. The stacks are not going anywhere. Well, one off full stacks here. We're at full stacks. 1.5 million damage on this build.
Good work decrypting the protocols. You need to remove those controls to get the reactor back online.
Whoa, man, that was crazy amount of damage there. The weapon actually has pretty good output as well on its own. Like, yeah, this is normal difficulty, but me doing solo countdown. We're at 9 stacks. 10 stacks. Let's go get this guy.
Evacuate the facility. 5 minutes to lockdown.
Melted.
Concentrate your fire. Great work, Agent.
I would say the only downfall, not downfall, the only thing I don't like is that it does take a while, generally speaking, to get the stacks up. And obviously, most of the time when you're trying to get those stacks up, you're going to be taking bullets from all over. Let's go down here.
Explosive trap detected.
And so, having the buff up for longer would be better, because I feel like it's more of a reward. Like, if you're on harder content, it's not going to be that easy to just walk around getting 10, you know, 10 different targets. Unless you're playing in a group where you can kind of sit at the back and hit targets, then maybe, but generally speaking, it's not going to be that easy. So I do think the amount of damage you get is rewarding enough. I just don't know if the time that you get is long enough. That's my only gripe at the moment. Like, somewhere like here is fine. I can kind of got like this Overwatch position, you know, and now I can take out this dude. Although I didn't have my full stacks at all. But you see what I mean? It's only 10 seconds, which isn't that long.